Playing up is a technique often used by LARPers to get the most out of their role-playing experience, but we can take that technique and bring it over to our role-playing games such as D&D quite easily. So what is playing up? Playing up is when we pinpoint our table members things that they're wanting to show and enhance about their character. So for example, if there is a player who's wanting to be the big strong man who is a protector of the party and is often intimidating because of their size, that's something that we can help play by role-playing moments where we're looking up, or role-playing moments where we're intimidated by their ferocity, or role-playing moments where we feel protected by them as, you know, they are the hero of the moment. By doing this, we help make real the fantasy that that player was trying to have. And it sounds like this is something I'm saying the DM should do, but it's not. This is something that every person sitting at the table should think about for everybody else. How can I enhance their roleplay? Now, the power in this is that we get to communicate it beforehand. If you are aware of this, you can have a conversation about it before the game even starts. Now, the reason that's powerful is if you hear what they're trying to roleplay, they may be inexperienced at roleplay, it may be a nuanced thing that they're trying to roleplay, and so if you don't see it right away, you'll be enhancing other elements of roleplay that maybe they don't want their character to be seen as. For example, you may be roleplaying that they're clumsy when in fact they're not, or that at least that's not what they're trying to portray. So by having a prior conversation, we can help pinpoint each other's things that we're wanting to play up, and everyone can play up each other. And it might sound like we're just trying to play up the elements that are cool, but that's not accurate at all. We're trying to play up any element, including clumsy, including evil, including whatever. We can play up anything interesting to us, and the negative side or our weaknesses are often interesting to play up. So how do we play up well? There's really three elements that make playing up work really, really well to get the most out of your games. The first is reciprocity, meaning that if the whole table is playing up each other, then that's going to be an amazing table. The next element is recognition, being able to say definitively, I know this person wants to play up this type of thing is a big deal. And third, that kind of goes along with that, is just good communication. Just talk to each other and make sure that you're letting them know what you want to be played up and asking them what they want to be played up. Now, this works best if everyone's doing it, but I can speak to it being powerful even if you're just alone doing it. I think it's the kind of attitude that every player should at least consider bringing to the table of, I'm going to attempt to upplay everybody else. It naturally gets the motors going and people upplay each other. It just becomes a rhythm. It's best to talk about it, but you don't necessarily have to if other people are picking up on it naturally. I think when we look at Critical Role, we have a really good example of people playing each other up. You have people playing up Grog's strength. You have people playing up Pike's holiness. And that list just goes on. You have people playing up Jester's trickiness and mischievousness. And it just really works together, and it really makes us all fall in love with the characters as a group. I'm going to attach the article and the thing down below that I got this from. It's pretty cool. It's a good read, and it goes into a lot more depth here. But I think just even having the basics and bringing that attitude into the game is going to show great dividends quite early. So anyways, I recommend giving it a shot. And other than that, I just hope you guys have a wonderful day. See you on the next one.